Good evening. This is Reverend Felton Christian coming to you again with another session of Living Life, 6 Mile Walk. Today I am walking and the thought came to my mind, lying worship. I thought when that came to my mind, it was just simply a fleeting thought, the enemy attacking me in my mind, trying to cause me to doubt in this very difficult season, the authenticity of my worship. But that in fact was not the case. The idea that was being contemplated in my mind was not the work of the enemy, but in fact, a question raised in my spirit. And that question is, how is it possible for people to worship God, but yet doubt Him and or refute the things that He has instructed us to do, the claims that He has made, and or a refusal to develop in the way that He has prescribed? You see, worship is many things to many people, but in effect, it truly is paying homage and reverence, proper homage and reverence to the deity to which you claim is in fact God. And so that God is worshiped properly, we must then yield ourselves in humble submission to His will, to His way, to His word, taking every instruction that we receive from Him, applying it in our lives with sincerity and integrity. Yet many continue to say that they worship God, and they worship God in their own way. But clearly, we who are Christian understand there is a clear prescription for our worship. For the scripture tells us that we who worship God must worship Him in spirit and in truth. Truthfully speaking, worship cannot occur if we are in rebellion against God, if we are refusing to do what He has instructed, if we in fact are pursuing those things that He has instructed us that are destructive for our souls. If in fact we say we are worshiping God and we are refusing to change our attitudes, our dispositions, allowing our responses to this life, its challenges, its pressures, even its trials and temptations, if we are succumbing to them as opposed to being formed more and more into the image of Christ and thereby responding to the world, even as he did, then in fact, we must ask ourselves the hard question: are we a lying worshiper? This is Reverend Felton Christian, calling on all Christians to examine the style of their worship, the attitude of their worship, and most especially, the authenticity of their worship. Are you worshiping God in spirit and in truth, or are you worshiping God in the way that you deem appropriate? Look us up on covenantguardministries.org, where you might once again receive inspiration and information.